No matter what you do, no matter how you are as a person, you could be a person that'll cross the moon, that'll actually get hit by a truck. You'll fall off the plane for someone. And I'm not saying everyone. You're a person that you could walk on water and somebody is drowning and you could grab that person by the arm. They'll grab you. You'll lift them up. You can actually do anything and sacrifice anything for someone and go out your way and use your time for a person. You don't even have to know that person. That person could see you from a distance. And you minding your own business, you focused on yourself, especially in this generation. You minding your own business, little something as minding your own business, being at peace, walking by yourself, listening to music, it will disturb someone. And I come to realize, and I realize this about people, especially the people that are closest to you. You may not be a person that's gonna sit there and just ask them for anything. And if you do ask them for something, they'll come up with a million excuses. They'll have a lot of stories. They'll come up like a, you know what I mean? Like a stripper. They always have a story. And you as an individual, you're happy. You're happy. You ain't worried about nobody. And that's one of the things about life. We go through things. And we have gratitude for those of us. If you're watching my channel and whoever been following me, I always talk about having gratitude. But guess what? In these times now, it don't matter who it is. It's little to nobody, but it's gonna be most people, especially the people that you know. It's gonna be somebody you don't know that's not gonna be happy because you're happy. Let's talk about it. Before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Junior Best Friend, best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Check this out, y'all. No matter what you do, no matter how you are and what you represent, no matter, you could be a person that's just having a good day, you just laughing. People don't even have to know what you got going on. People don't even have to know you got $1 million in the bank. If you're a person like me, you work hard just to have a chance to have something in your pocket. And I always bring this up. But guess what? You can have a day where you just laughing, your teeth is all out. Your teeth is all out. You joking. Yo, it's always going to be somebody from a distance and somebody that they're going to come and ruin it and try to ruin your day. And that's the problem, especially in these times. It's to the point now you got to hide, you got to have a facade and pretend that you're not happy. You got to be like everyone else and always find something to just be upset about. No matter what you do, nobody's going to be happy that the fact that you're going to enjoy that you're happy. And everybody's going to find something in their heart and realize that, hey, you know what? I mean? They find some type of motivation, like, yo, you know what? That's an inspiration. How you happy? They don't know what you went through. And a lot of times, they just, because they're not happy, they want to make sure that you're unhappy. Now, you already know, I'm a kind of person, I always find a solution. I'm always telling you that, you know what to be aware about. Of course, you know what it is. You could be a person like, for example, you see somebody in the supermarket, right? You could be walking down the street and you see somebody that you know. You haven't seen them in a long time. Slap hands with them, you happy, laughing, like, yeah. It's always going to be somebody from a distance you're going to see. I guarantee you, I have conversations with people. They staring from a distance. In their mind, obviously, what they happy about? What's so good about life? All this thing that's going on in the media and this, that, and the third, and you're happy? You gotta be careful, like everything. And that's the problem with people. They find everything outside what's going on with them. And I'm not saying that, hey, we should not worry about anything. But you in this world by yourself and you're going to leave by yourself. You're here to live temporarily. This right here, you're renting it. So everything that you're feeling is inside of you. So you are what you believe. You are how you feel. But if you come out and then you want to be miserable and then you're upset about somebody that you may know, someone that you don't know, and it's like, bro, who raised you? Why are you so upset? Yo, it be the most people that have everything. They'll have more than you. And they'll literally sit there and find something to just be mad about. Now, especially I always bring up, and I'm talking about it, in this generation, most people are just upset about anything. They're very sensitive. You can't even joke around about anything personal about what you got going on, and they'll question you about anything. It's to the point now you're gonna have to just refrain from everybody. It's to the point now, especially if you're a person who who's just so focused and you're by yourself. And yeah, me, I live in NYC. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's crazy. There's ways of how people react, and people, it's to the point now people are staring. It's not the same no more. Now, years ago, you look at somebody, you look and then you just turn your head. You don't, people are just like staring dead in your face. I'm like, yo, what's going on? The energy is just funny. This is NYC though, y'all. So where I'm going with this, and I believe that maybe these other people from other states that come in there and they're not realizing that, yo, know how to move, you know what I mean? But this is outside the, the subject. But where I'm going with this is this: people will find anything, everything outside of them. Find anything that's unhappy, they'll show it to you. I made a video about a few months time ago, like people just stare at you, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. It's like you can't be happy without someone wanting to ruin it. You can be having a conversation on the phone, you're laughing about something, it don't have anything to do with that individual behind you, next to you, and they'll eavesdrop and then come into the conversation and then give a reaction. Don't have anything to do with them, but they'll come in and then want to get into the conversation and look at you funny. First of all, damn, I'm just wondering, like, yo, who invite you to the conversation? I thought everybody has a business to mind. It's just like, it's getting to the point now where you're just gonna have to keep your happiness and your conversations all to yourself. You're gonna have to be very reserved. And even doing that, and you coming out of nowhere, you just minding your own business, and then you'll find people just looking at you. And the minute you look at them, don't get me wrong. I mean, it could happen to the point where they find you attractive. They could find you as a person that's like, wow, who is this person, right? And that all comes in the form of how you treat yourself and how you feel about yourself. I've realized that, yo, the way I won't say realize, I know, and I'm learning this for myself. The more reserved I am, and the more at peace, when I'm reserved and I'm more at peace, the more I'm at peace with myself, the more I know about myself, and all of that comes from with isolating myself. Don't get me wrong, I talk to people, I have people that I'm around, but I can't be around people too long. I've always been an introvert, but at the same time, I have people that I'm around, that I get to see, and everybody's busy. So when we do get around each other, we get around each other. But I've gotten to the point where I know how to enjoy my own company. I'm very reserved. I find things to do. I'm doing YouTube videos. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe a lot of people come across my YouTube video, they can't believe that they seen me in public. I don't know. Now, the views, you see how the views are, But that's not bothering me because I'm working on my purpose. But at the same time, if I see someone in public and you see me conversating, I'm on the phone, I'm texting, I have a little smirk, and I'm just chilling, why does it bother you Why does it bother you? Why is it that when I'm happy, you want to come in and try to find something to make me unhappy? Why you want to bring your negative energy around me? Oh, I got that. Because they don't want to see you happy. They feel the way that they feel, and the way they see this world, they want you to feel that same energy. So they can't stand to see you happy. So they want you to feel what they feel. You follow where I'm coming from? So don't ever put in your mind when someone comes to you with negativity and make you feel that you're the problem and you did nothing completely wrong. And you're trying to figure that out. Understand, it's not you, it's them. What you should do, get far away from that person. I don't care who it is. If someone is trying to destroy your happiness, they're trying to take your light, they're trying to take your joy, something that you worked hard for, and something that's in you because you understand and worked on yourself well enough to know what happiness is. Happiness can mean many things for you. It can mean many things for me. It can mean anything for anybody else. But if you notice and you feel someone is trying to come to you and trying to destroy your happiness and your joy, get far away from that person. As I stated, and I'm saying this again, you can only love someone from a distance. You may come across them, you see them, hey, how you doing? I see you. It is what it is. Cool. I have a friend. Yo, his energy is real funny. I used to have a friend. He used to come. I used to see him once in a blue moon. He'll pop up. And then he always come up with something that's going on. Never understood, like, yo, why are you? And he has a story for everything. And then he'll say little slick stuff. I can only love him from a distance. Because 9 times out of 10, all he wants to do is talk about things that's not have nothing to do with him. And then whatever he feels, he wants to come at you and tell you what you should do because that's the way he feel. But guess what? Your happiness is yours. You focus on being around people that's positive. All right. So this video resonate with you. I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend. Best friend. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.